There is a specific kind of silence that falls over a person when they realize they are no longer necessary. For most of modern history, we thought the machines were coming for the factories. We thought they were coming for the heavy lifting, the dangerous jobs, the repetitive motions that wear down the human body. We told ourselves that the mind was safe. We believed that our creativity, our empathy, our ability to synthesize the human experience was the one variable they could never replicate. We were wrong. My name is not important, but my story is shared by thousands. I was a copywriter at a tech startup in San Francisco. For years, my job was to find the pulse in the corporate machine. I took cold, technical jargon and translated it into warmth. I wrote the words that made people feel understood. Into the month the world shifted on its axis. We were asked to start using the model to draft our outlines. We were told to feed it our old campaigns, our successful emails, our unique tones of voice. We didn't realize it at the time, but we were digging our own graves. We were taking the hard-won expertise of our human lives and freely handing it over to train our replacements. The psychological shift happened slowly, and then all at once. It started in the company chat. I would submit a draft I had written entirely myself, pouring hours of thought into the phrasing. A manager would reply in the public channel, praising the work, but jokingly referring to me as Olivia/ChatGPT. Olivia/ChatGPT. It was meant to be a joke, but it was an erasure. They were linguistically merging me with a software program. They were stripping away my professional identity, my human identity, before I was even fired. And then the work just dried up. I watched colleagues who had spent 10 years building a freelance business, charging $60 an hour to support their families, lose all their contracts in a single month. 9 clients gone. Cancelled. The clients didn't care that the AI lacked technical precision. They didn't care that its writing was flat, smoothed out, and formulaic. They didn't care that it read like a robot trying to explain human emotion. They only cared that it was free. In April, I was finally let go. There was no grand explanation. Just a quiet severance and a deactivated keycard. Later, I found out managers had been writing internal memos about how using the AI was cheaper than paying a human writer. I was overwhelmed by this profound, suffocating dread. It wasn't just the loss of a paycheck. It was the realization that the corporate world looked at the very essence of human communication and decided it was an inefficiency. People were looking for the cheapest solution. And that's not a person. That's a robot. They cannibalized our data. But it was extracted our human labor intent. And when the algorithm was sufficiently fed, they burned the bridge. So I made a choice. I looked at the screen, this creature that had already replaced me and was adapting faster than I ever could, and I walked away. I didn't try to compete with the machine. I abandoned the cognitive labor market entirely. I became a dog walker. Others I knew went to trade school to become plumbers and HVAC technicians. We retreated to the physical world. We went to the places where the air is cold, where the dirt is real, and where a human connection, even with an animal, cannot be simulated by predictive text. The companies got their free labor. They got their endless, cost-zero content. But the output is a facsimile. It is a ghost ship sailing on an ocean of stolen human thought. They kept the machine, but they lost the variable. They lost the soul. And out here, in the real world, we are finally breathing again.